Hey guys, we are going to look at day 11 of the bridge book in the orange section. I wanted to let you guys know though that I'm going to be telling you guys to skip some things just so you're aware in this next 5 days as I look at it. I've never taught you this, the first part of page 71. When multiplying by powers of 10, count the number of zeros, then move the decimal point that many places to the right. Solve each problem by moving the decimal point. So they give you an example, 2 and 543rd. So 2.543 times 100. So 100 has 2 zeros, so you're going to move the decimal point over 2 spots. Let's go over two. It's the same thing. So let's look at number 1. 3 and 45 hundredths times 10. We're going to move that spot over 1. So instead of, it's now going to be 34 and 5 tenths. Okay. Now number 3 is 625 thousandths. 625 thousandths with 3 zeros. That means I'm going to move that decimal point over 3 spots. So 0 and 625 are 0.0 or 0.625. We're gonna move it 3 spots over. 1, 2, 3. So now it's gonna be 625. So I forgot to write that here. 34.5, and this is going to go to 625. This is actually not too tricky, so I do want you guys to try it if you are. And then looking at the next part, the next time you watch TV or read a magazine, pay attention to the commercials or advertisements. In each box, write what you think is true and what you think is false about each commercial or advertisement you watched. So if you're watching an advertisement about a laundry detergent that can get, that can fill holes in cloth, that actually doesn't exist. So I would say if that was their intent, that would be false. So you guys are gonna write it and you're gonna say whether you think that's true or not. The next part we're going to look at is right angles. Angles that measure 90 degrees is a right angle that has that little square. We've talked about that before. Now, acute angles are angles that measure less than a right angle, so up to 89 degrees or less than 90 degrees. So from 1 to 89 degrees, that's acute. So I'm gonna write that down for you. So acute equals 1 degree to 89 degrees. So 1 degree to 89 degrees. And I didn't actually show you guys this, but I'm gonna show you now. When we do that, I always say, all right, we have a perfect square. It's perfect. This is perfect. It's 90 degrees, which of course this is not 90 degrees. I'm doing that. Also, but acute is anywhere in between. So if you have an angle that measures in between this, nope, I should do my normal. Up to here, between this area, this is an acute angle. But if you have, this is our right angle, 90 degrees-ish for us here, but it would be 90 degrees. If it's wider, then it's an obtuse. So an obtuse is between 91 and 179 degrees. So let me just write that. So obtuse is between 91 and 179 because 180 degrees is a straight line. So this would be an acute. Sorry, up to that. Acute. This is a right, it's a straight, and usually we have a square in there. And then if it's bigger, but not to a straight line, that would be an obtuse angle. So you're going to look at it. So number 14 actually has that little square in there. We've talked about this. Use your best judgment and try and guess. And then the air contains water. Try this experiment to discover how water gets into the air. It says get 3 or more drinking glasses that are all about the same size. Fill the glasses almost full of water. Place them in different areas such as warm places, cool places, dark places, windy places, outside places, inside places, and other places of your choice. Watch them for 4 or 5 days and check the water levels. What happened to the water in the glasses? And on a separate sheet of paper, explain in your own words where you think the water vapor in the atmosphere comes from and where it goes. That's something really cool to do. Share it with me, and then I want you to look it up. See, where does that go? All right, that's it for day 11.